and we are going to present our mobile optimized version of the timesheet entry with UniNet 10.1. It's going to be a future release in 10.1. We think it's going to be due out in the first quarter of 2016. So it'll be a point release coming out with our 10.1 release. So rather than build an app, which would need to be downloaded and configured, we wanted to enable employees to access their timesheet from the browser on their mobile device with a page layout that optimized for the screen size. So Dave's going to show this. Dave, back to you.
Okay, so this is actually my personal phone. You can see I get kind of random screen things here, but if I go into it, I've got the mobile timesheet web page that we have here. Basically this is access the same. You could actually, if you wanted to, access this through any browser, but the place that it really shines is on mobile devices, obviously. This is the mobile landing page. We have the same thing as everywhere else, where you can log in. So I'll log in, and our kind of landing page here gives you the ability to do 4 things. One is you can go to the current timesheet, or you can go to a different timesheet period. If you go to a different timesheet period, you have the option of going and looking at historical timesheets. So in this case, if I go to my August timesheet, you can see that I've got the history of all the things that are in there. Everything is disabled because it's in a lock status. However, you can go from day to day to see what the transactions were that were included in there. So if you had some reason that you needed to go back and take a look at historical timesheets, you could do that here. So let's just go back to the main landing page. If you want to, you can also go to full UniNet. So obviously, as you all know, the full UniNet is available on any device. It just the timesheet doesn't tend to fit quite as well on it. But if you had to go do something in the full UniNet, you could also do that by clicking full UniNet, or you can log out. So let's go take a look at the current timesheet period. One thing that's important to note is that the logic that's included in the MobileTime is pretty much identical to the logic that is included in the existing timesheet. We did attempt to use as much of the existing business logic as we could, so it was really more of a matter of refactoring the way that the user interface looked, but as far as the business logic and everything goes, it's the same. So for this particular user, this is he's on a weekly timesheet. So you can see up at the top we have here the days that are open for the week. The current day is highlighted a little bit differently in that it's in green. The weekends are also in a little bit different color, so you can see that they're a little that they're not quite the same as the regular days. Down in the bottom, then we have all of the lines that are included in the timesheet, regardless of whether or not there are any hours in them for the particular day. So essentially this looks it works basically the same, or as close to the same as we could possibly get it to working like the existing the existing timesheet. You'll note when I click my finger on any of these, it's going through and it's changing the time. A couple of notes here. The customer, or the project org, the project code, the task, the labor category. Basically all of the fields that are available in the existing timesheet show up in here. We have the ability to add comments to stuff here. So if I wanted to add a comment to this, it'll come in, it'll bring up your keyboard on your mobile device. Also, one thing I think is kind of cool is you can do the work hard. And it'll actually come in through your speaker, in your phone, and then when you kind of move on, it'll go in. So it's just basically the same as if you had entered the text manually. In the case of my phone doing text, I can use the swipe function and everything. So basically, all of the normal functions of your phone are going to be there, and they're going to work the same as they do in anything else. The keypad comes up for numeric fields. So if I want to put in a number, I could just put in the number there. It'll move on to the next one, and so on and so forth. Okay, so a couple of other niceties here. If you take a look, you'll notice that there's another little 9 down here. What that means is that for this work breakdown structure, there are a total of 9 hours put into this line. So there's 6 hours on this day, and then there's 3 hours in some other day. So if you go and take a look here, there's 1 hour there, there's 2 hours there, there's 6 hours there, to add up to the 9 that's in here. To show you, some of the stuff that's here, so I could put in 2 hours and go on to next, but like in the normal timesheet, we know that the project doesn't allow us to enter the the dates in the future, so that same type of functionality is available here. Okay, so now up at the top, there's another little thing here that allows you to do a couple of things. One is toggle project details. So in the cases where you may have like monthly timesheets or semi-monthly timesheets or bi-weekly timesheets, it might be that your phone is small and you don't really have the it's just hard to look at everything when there's all the lines in it and the date grid. So what you can do for that is you can do the toggle project details, and then when you go into a particular day, it actually takes you to another screen that has just the individual timesheet detail lines in there, and you can modify these as necessary, and then when you're done, it'll take you back to here. We also have the ability to add projects. The add project stuff has basically the same type of lookup functionality as we have in most of the new financial. So these are the new financial lookups where you can just type in whatever it is that you want to type in. And again, you can use you could speak to it if you know something. So if I wanted to do something like put in demo, and it'll bring that in, and you can select it, and it works basically the same in all of the fields down here. The defaulting that happens for the project type and pay code and everything else works exactly the same as it does in the existing timesheet. If you are going to create a new timesheet in here, it will use the same logic that we have in the existing timesheet to auto-populate the line items in the timesheet if you happen to have that feature turned on. And then once you also notice up at the top, it's got the timesheet period. It's got the total hours, included in the timesheet so far, and then it's got the status of the timesheet. Since this one is still maintainable, it's actually going to be in use. Okay, and then when you're done, you can save, and then you can also submit it. And essentially the save and submit will go through the same types of checks that it does in the existing timesheet. Once the timesheet has been approved, however, it is locked as far as this timesheet is. We are not currently allowing you to make adjustments in the mobile timesheet. There is one other limitation to the timesheet, to the mobile timesheet. At this time, we are not supporting the ability to enter time in, time out in the mobile device. That may be coming, in the future when, kind of depending on if we get a lot of feedback that that's a necessary feature. But we wanted to, get this out as quickly as possible, so that did not make the cut for this particular release. Okay,
Great.
Sherry?
Thank you, Dave. Thank
What I
you so
said.
much.